Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, information, share. Oh, where's the Joel Jaguar? No sound. John, no. Salute, my king. Mm-hmm. Where's the no sound? Jano, I have to go line up this thing here proper. Because them information here is so potent. So potent. A war. Yeah, because I'm still the live. I'm a sister boy. Yeah, I'm there on ear now. Because I'm still the thing I move. But it's how I set up this thing. I have to get a new kind of recording or go into this thing and program it. But yeah man, give a thanks man. Because I'm there and I read the thing and I say, yo, all them information here we need, boy. Because we don't have nobody to teach with these things. And we have some Mickey Mouse people out there where, these Mickey Mouse people are wait upon the people and from the foreign institution that has been conditioned to mislead them. So the Mickey Mouse common people are wait upon these people. And when we are grassroots, where is from the common stock, apply ourselves and a shine light and information. Them not have no interest. Why? Because we not focus on no monetary gain. But this information, I'm gonna read. Yeah, man, I'm gonna redo it still, my king, man. I definitely I have to redo it. Or I'm just cut it out from the part where you call in and with the and chop it up and start it right there, Yeah, but I really would mind I try read it too and go through it, because this thing here, another joker thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I go take time. Say it again, my brother. Yeah, because I'm not do nothing different from what I normally do. You know what I mean? At the same structure, yeah. But so I'm there upon my little basic project, go and deal with a little location, yeah, and at the same time, we still have to share some information to the public in general. Yes, sir. Because it's obvious to me, the foreign people and from some foreign location move to our environment, our hemisphere, and totally dominate it. And then launch them thing in all direction, but them totally maintain control over the mainland side right there. And have the mainland people who are the original people there in total derision, total confusion. We as a people, what them are called black people, label as black. And when them label we as black, them generalize we. So them can look on every other dark-skinned people across the earth and say, yes, to the black people and there. Even when those people are part of the oppressive system that is in place. Usually them have the leaders, my lord, the people and what them set up for lead. That's why I share some information on the social media where it a show a talk about the Moroccans and Morocco. And yeah, look at these people and ethnically them not affiliate with I. And when you look on the queer chief down in the Maroon town a compound, because them turn around there saying rainbow location. Can you imagine you there in a Nantucket, way up in the north region there, so in a Massachusetts there, so the island out there, so yeah, here, so the man them turn the whole place. Look more from this, the island of Jamaica, once you say Jamaica, and it's going to be a rainbow thing. Because we discover now that most of the cultural leader is affiliated with the Rainbow Coalition. All of them are get money from George Soros, because money are the root of all evil. Not the money per se, but the love of it. Because our people are worship this money God. True, we are worship the money God, man. We get caught up in them entrapment. And then we have a next set of people who call themselves gurus. It's a next set of scammers, these, you know. Them not talk about being free or freedom, you know. Them tell you how to be comfortable within the system with the parasitic foreign construct attached to you. I not get them thing there. I not agree with them kind of ones there. So I might not have a problem or place some fire out there and who the cap fit, wear it. Yeah, man, who the cap fit, wear it out there, man. People just afraid to stand up. That's why I man salute the eye. And then people have the audacity to say all a man such as I, where demonstrate myself as being free, living this way, walk through all the adversity because of this stance, this advocacy. Then someone are going like them now go show no respect or just blatantly not have no respect. This is why I deal with them so, you know, harsh out there, brother. You understand? Because them not have no credibility, no validity. Them just come on YouTube because YouTube structure this way now, and them just talk a lot of nonsense where them not really teach nobody nothing constructively. Because they can't. They lack the knowledge. And because our people not read and write properly, them take advantage. Yeah, man. So them thing, my Lord. And me not gonna lie, me give thanks because me have a energy and a joy where, you know, yeah, you can't really explain it, brethren. You know what I mean? You have to just experience it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And when a day you bash the facts, them set up them system where without the money, you know, you never can exist because them use the money as an obstacle out here. You get me? So this is why I say them promote this city dwelling, this little lock-in city and garrison type of living. And I try remove the people them from the rural location so them foreign investors can go saturate those locations. When them remove the people them from in the bush with them farm, then when people hungry, them have to go think about money. Them now can't think about food. Them kind of thing we have to face as a people. But because them, you know, have the people them so asleep, even when them master them wake, I call them sleepwalkers. You have a next thing with this government system with their attorneys, where them now be truthful with the people, them not give the people full disclosure. So the people totally not comprehend. Sometimes your counsel can be an attorney, you know, but not necessarily have to be. You understand? That's why in the Constitution it talk about counsel, it not talk about attorneys. Because all attorney is in place to transfer your possessions to their foreign masters. Because all attorney are derived from the Bar Association. You know what I mean? Which is the British accredited registry. It go right back to the foreign entities. All right. No different from the finances. Go right back to the foreign entities. The only thing we have is what we can look at, where we are, you call it holder in due course with the birth registration form, which that's the only legal entity the foreign construct can interface with. So everything is being conducted on paper. You know what I mean? So even when we speak, yeah, it goes so far, but when you put it in writing, you know what I mean, it's more potent. And when people discover what the public record is, then, you know, because listen, you know, when you hear a lot of people talk, you know, them not going to be as specific as I say public record. Then we are tell you, say, hey, you want to know this? Go check the public record. Go check the criminal. Go check the public. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And people will ignore the primary instrument, which is that sophisticated financial instrument or document, that birth registration form. People choose to ignore it, or them ridicule, or them give misinformation or them have a bunch of puppet twisted guys for make a mess so them can, you know, discourage people from pursuing the truth. But to each his own out there, my lord. And I know so we're not gonna get here and play the dumb role. So we have to try apply ourselves. Without that application, then a judgment, yeah, my king.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, I'm gonna see if yeah man, hold on a second there. Honorable.
Salute. Great uprising. Oh, is the man God? Now to ask, oh, is the man?
Exceptionally well out here, my lord. They are the panel. The live look like it turn on, you know. We have Joel Jaguar on the next phone and we have the hype on the phone here, so it's interesting, you know.
Give thanks and praise.
Yeah, man. Sir Anthony, man.
Yeah, man. So what you say, you doing a live now?
Yeah, man, me have a live, I push some information, but Jaguar touch me and say, boy, there is no sound out there. So my day I say the information, yeah.
Oh, the audio not going out, so therefore you try sort it out. You sort it out.
Yeah, basically, because the information is supported. I probably try read it as best as I can and then upload it and people can get it. Or, you know what I mean? But as usual, information share for us. You know what I mean? Another Mickey Mouse thing like what I see I go on out there, or the aim I want to make money thing. No, when I not come and get personal and want my intellectual property, that totally different from we are share the information freely and willingly out there.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you something, man. A lot of work you're doing, and you're not charging people for certain things. So, brethren, one up the same with the man I know, so watching a man. You're doing things that people have never seen done before.
True.
Things where they have never heard before. So, the fullness of it all, from one certain documentation, the process, and from you have the information and the know-how, I feel like it is justified enough.
Yeah, man.
That's a whole heap of work, you know, a whole heap of studies, you know.
Them not know that. Them figure when we say we're autodidactic or self-taught, them things say we just get up and guess. The other day, I'm there inside of my location here and I show my first lady a portion of notebooks. That's this lady, a lady were in a PhD category. You understand? And when she see it, she was impressed. Because she was actually shocked. I said, so much hardcover book full with notes. You know what I mean? And then me I say, boy, listen, me have a whole plethora of other things I'm going to show you yet. And when me start pull it out, so people just get it not for them own head. I say, yo, every ghetto youth or every people were dead down a so-called Jamaica, you are dunce. You understand? And this is where some other people perpetuate to the international community. Yet they not talk about Mount Senior, where Gladstone were are the seventh learned man in the earth. They not talk about them kind of man that were is of this style, irrespective of his organizational affiliation, because he was a Jesuit priest. You get me? Mount Senior, Gladstone, I think from St. George's College there. Seventh learned man in the world. So all them fear style our place as all dunce. No, man. The people them were dunce are the one them would choose to be so. And most of the criminal what them are called dunce are criminal will probably have all 4 or 5 subjects out there. But them now gonna tell you that. Most of the criminal them out there have the very same military training where them go start and train and learn how to do all kind of things. And then because of them, probably them the way out there is, the same people will train them, push them back out into the public. So, you know what I mean? People not talk about these things. People don't even contemplate these things. This is why we say, we as individuals have to choose here, sir.
Yeah, man, each one have to choose. And I concur with that 100%. You see, just like with with many things that you are doing. You see what I say? And let me tell you something. You see, to each his own, as that I want to hear matter, to each his own, one have to choose,
Yeah,
one have to choose the way that he wants to go. You see, because you can just see the information, so where you're out there going to do with it. That's it. You just leave it right there. But at the end of it all, we who see the truth and know, say, watching a man, Nestorian thing, I shed a whole lot of light in some dark places.
Yes, sir.
You see, and whenever light shine in the dark places, darkness have to remove itself.
Naturally.
And light have to keep shining. You see?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, as you say, like, it have been written, So, see the Nestorian king, I say, let there be light.
Yeah, man. Light dispel darkness, man. From light manifest itself, darkness dissipate. That for just naturally flee. Yeah, man. But you see, because of how the earth is constructed and the governance of such, because remember, it are governed by a foreign energy, foreign to us here. And the very foreign people, and racism, this is a truth, There was a time when we now have the foreigners as such with no control here. And through the passage of time, you see change. And then everything has changed with it. This is why we in a degenerated state here now. Where even now them are remove the fact where there is right and wrong. You understand?
Give a thanks. But I will ask you this question. Is it the world or the earth a change, or is it the people or some of the people?
Well, when we talk about the earth, we are talking about something we stand upon. When we talk about the world, we are talking about, say, fictional now. You understand? Because the world is what me I talk about now, where this foreign construct we create over us. And the people of such. This is why I say, boy, I have to separate myself on paper from such. Now, the people have an inherent right of their free will. But you see, if them not have knowledge, them cannot make an informed decision. If them only get a one-sided view, say, hey, you're all African, when that's a fallacy, that's a lie. And if most people are getting just that view, then the affinity for this location will be lacking. Everybody in them subconscious, in them psyche, I go and say them need to go back to a place where them don't know nothing about when they are in their homeland, which they are the origin, but the foreign Euro-Asian plus the Afro-Asian too. Them come and teach these people that they are not the original and they should go somewhere else.
And these things happen because I have come to realize that confusion, to confuse, is one of, if not the most biggest or the biggest control. To confuse people or want to confuse themselves. It's a powerful it's a powerful control.
I wouldn't say the confusion like the deception. If I'm confused, that is I. So it's on me if you not be confused. And how you make sure you're not confused. You stay focused and you do your own due diligent research. So even when you hear a lot of distraction, because you're focused and I do your diligent research, then you won't be distracted. You go hold firm to where you know and ignore all of these other people's belief. And this is the problem. We get subjected to the foreign narrative. You know what I mean? And the foreign narrative not really benefit us. It's to our detriment. Because most of our people, would I say, we're lazy. We rather go up on the computer and listen some things and we don't even want to research it. Even if I bring information, the one them have to say, where them get that from? And then the one them go do them research, so the one them can either say, yo, that wrong or that right. But not just accept what me I say blindly, because through me do my research and still I learn, still I research, still looking. But me have a foundation where me know, say, listen, I am free. And there is no other man in the earth, such as I go gain no authority over I. Period. And them think they are free will exercise. Most people is afraid to even make that stand because it can be detrimental to their health. They are them here when me go through. Most man no want venture that way. This is why you arm yourself with knowledge.
As you talk about those type of people who want to be superior over another, the other day, a couple of the officers and the agents them come around and thing, and I take a stand, a firm stand. You see, not being rude, not being out of order, but being disciplined, you know, not answering to question them ask me, which I know that I don't have to answer to. You know, so them even say, ask the people them if I'm a dumb man, if this man can talk. Then when we finally break the silence now, this man ever tell me, say, if me no know, say, and it is written in the Bible, say, I must subject to authority. I said, I subject to no man like me and 2 foot unless him get that from a divine stand or perspective. I said, I'm not subject to no man. You see? And I said, but boy, you're supposed to subject.
Well, I'll stick a pin right there, my brother. I like the reasoning here. This become interesting. I don't know what the situation was we bring on the interaction with the public officer. I mean, now I just say public servant. They are public servants. But because me and the court talk and them say, just call them officers. So I always I gotta give them that respect. So I do not know what occurred to initiate the interaction with the public officer. However, when the public officer gonna say, but the Bible or whatever, say if you subject yourself to authority, if I was the one there, I would ask, whose authority are we speaking about? So let's make it clear. And then you see, before me even going no further, for him want interact with me, you know, I'm gonna make it clear, make him know, say, just by him engaging with I know he's making an offer to contract. Now, you know what I would do? I would ask him if he is authorized to contract, and if he's not, I would like to speak with his supervisor who is authorized to contract. Sir, with all due respect. And then what me I got to do, because you have to prepare. This is why I tell people, say, don't step out there. I will give him or his supervisor a copy of my contract, which is a fee schedule that is on the public record. You understand? And whatever he wants to do going forward, then he can go ahead and do it. Why? Because he'll be under contract. So you have to have yourself prepared to notify them. It's not about talking, because they'll trick you. Number one, it's all about your status or the capacity you're functioning. If you're functioning, it's one thing. If you're operating, it's something else. And again, the next thing, brother, you say, you know, do nothing wrong. You understand? Because this is how we develop. You get me? So this is all me. This is how me would have stop all light, you know. Would have make them know, say, I am totally cognizant of you engaging with me. It's a corporate offer to contract. However, you're not giving me full disclosure, because you're not telling me the consequences which may arise from this offer. So you see that part of the knowledge that most people not get, my lord?
Yeah, man, I'm here, I'm listening.
Yeah, man, it's all contractual. So you see, from a public officer initiate contact with me, I know it's an offer to contract. And because I'm prepared to contract, because I don't need an attorney to write a contract for me. You understand? So you see, if our people, yes, Yes, my lord. Go ahead. Yeah, chop out Jaguar.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, may I hear you now?
Okay. Well, Kingman, it looked like you have to cut out that piece and make that piece alive, you know, because everything when you send it one, two, we shall make them have it recorded.
Yeah.
Kingman, you have to cut out that piece there. You know, if I'm the entire conversation.
Yeah, problem I just loud make it run, cause this is unusual. Me just I just couple ones call in for my thing. You get me, and them just knock at one of them appropriate time there. So, you know, more time them say the disappointment of its own reason, because it's not really a disappointment, it's only an appointment. It's how you view things. It's always a perspective. It's always our view of things. And if we view the governmental system in an adversarial way, then this is how we are going to approach it. And if we view it as the business construct that it is, then we're going to choose to approach it that way. It's just that we're not going to follow no blueprint where Babylon lay out or where none of these so-called gurus laid out. We don't really trust it. We truly don't trust these things. Well, I personally don't trust it. This is why I'm going to run down a rabbit hole or make people lead me down a rabbit hole with these things. Because I'm not chase for no illusionary riches. I don't have them interested. I know, sir, I am that source, just like all my people. We are that source. It's just that we allow foreign narrative to deceive us with them word wizardry. That's all it is. And until a man choose to stand up, like truly say, who are you? Then if you are the authority, where do you get that authority? Where do you get that authority, Mr. Public Officer? Weren't it delegated to you? Let me see a delegation of authority. You understand? Because as much as me apply myself and know whatever body politic is in power, only derive that power from the people. Because the people is only the people. You, the man and woman, delegate a little of your authority in order to get collective security. So if this public officer who is your servant choose to be, either say, rude, disrespectful, or even unlawful, then the consequence is such. Remember, them all have a public oath to a public trust. And they have a private oath, especially the attorneys, to their bar, their labor union, which is the bar association. So them wear two hats out there. And anytime you engage with any police officer, it's like a semi-court. You have to know that. And them are presumed jurisdiction over you when them behave out of order. So if you not have the correct knowledge and the correct narrative to keep them in check, then you will have issues quickly and easily. So it's on the knowledge. That's why them say, boy, our people suffer only through we lack knowledge. Yeah, man. And we need correct knowledge, correct information we need, and we don't need the theory from the gurus them were sitting at them house and get wealthy and fat. We don't need those. We need the grassroots people who got through it, who got through the struggle, where they under that yoke and remove themselves from there. And this is who I am. I am he. Yeah, man, but the ones now gonna know why. Too much distraction. But yeah, man.
I'm not necessarily, so they're not gonna know another thing. They're not gonna know yet.
Them not gonna know yet. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that's part of it. It's gonna be the sad part, really, because especially what you say, the narrative, the correct narrative, because most of the videos them out here, I tell you, don't say anything, don't say nothing to the police, then all that you go, them have to bring you down. Because you not communicate with them and them need to know who you is.
Yeah.
So eventually, things will go wrong. Another time, main thing I go for mainstream and I said that is the way that it travels.
All right. Them say you have a right. Them say you have a right to remain silent. You understand? But that no mean, say, if you tell a man, say, this is who you are and show me who you are and here is my contract and if you're willing for contract, let's go. You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's just like everybody thinks that, hey, you have to have an attorney. The Constitution I said nothing about an attorney. The Constitution say you have a right to counsel. You understand? But because people not read and allow other people to read for them, then them going to issues. And then people regurgitate a lot of nonsense and them have no first-hand knowledge. Sir Anthony cut off just now. And without the first-hand knowledge, anything else is hearsay. This is why an attorney can't speak in my court. Because the moment the attorney open his mouth to speak, I object. Why? This attorney is bringing hearsay. There's no first-hand knowledge, but true, we now forgot through that in the court system. We just fix what we have fixed behind the scenes. And anything what happen in the court is always a show where we are concerned. And I'm sure the man with knowledge, no court no want to deal with him. Period. I mean, no court no want not have no interest in me. Period. No court. No attorney. Adversarially, I should say. No attorney. But, you know, we can always communicate with whomever practice that profession. We don't have no issue. But an attorney always represents something else. You understand? When I'm on going to court, I present myself. So if you say me do any wrong, bring the man where me harm or where me damage or, you know, where me bring destruction to their property. You have to present these people. You can't present a police officer where I represent some fictitious entity. But again, it's always a step-by-step process and people have to choose to apply themselves. And, you know, when you know, you get me? You don't have to follow nobody else's beliefs. And the world I run off of beliefs. People is afraid for truly know. Because it brings too much discomfort. So that's why people comfortable in them illusion. Comfortable being deluded. And the mind being scammed. And spend millions of dollars for attain not at all, but sophisticated slavery. But again, you know my chant. My chart is just grassroots, you know, philosophical reasoning. When I forgot on foreign university fit. Yeah, man. So we say I DUNCE info, you know. Because them don't know say the government you have to ban the government and there is restriction, there's rules. So if we don't know these things, then how we are going to apply these things? People want to sue here and sue there and clueless about the governance of things. Before me start going to court, one of the very first thing me did go study is the limitation of the judges. Because I know that the judge were too hot. The judge is really there as a fact finder. You get me? But him and a fact finder is just like an arbitrator or a mediator. That's what a fact finder is. You get me? But him also have a private, either say, oath or a private duty to his labor union's profession, which is the Bar Association. You understand? And this is why me no make no request depending on my situation. Me make demand. So when me make demand to any one of these public officers, we have a oath of office, then me I release them from being liable for anything else, because them I go tell them boss say, yeah, we make a demand and I couldn't go outside of that. You understand? These are the subtleties when you deal with these people. That's why I'm not deal with the Mickey Mouse. I say, let me get your supervisor. You get me? Who here have an oath of office, because that's where the contract lies. We guru them not know them thing, because them not do them thing. Tell us if you check some of them criminal record, just like how I can check my criminal record. You understand? Yeah, man. Truth is always supreme, my lord. You get me? Yeah, man. And we shine light on information. We should, direct people to that location where them can find truth. And it's a step-by-step process. But again, salute my king. Me have to go fix up this thing and, see how we can bring forward this information, because even when ones and ones we may be able to read the information, we're going to have a lot of people when I really read. Period. So them have to get the narrative, And this is why I say me share these things. Never finna bag of likes, hey, likes, and views. No, watch me. My work is done. You understand? Because we are demonstrate what we are deal with, and we are sure, say, watch you, see information here, If you don't lack any, just come around here. I want to get a plethora of information for demonstrate, say, this a free man around here, and see the foreign man there. You understand? See the adversary there. See the synagogue of Satan there. See the Luciferian empire there. See its people there. So the people that what them are try trick to assimilate with them, them information, yeah. Not the little joker thing where Babylon are push out there and have the people them a fight and a bicker amongst themselves. With all these different institutions and organizations. And none of it now have truth, because all of it come from one place, the synagogue of Satan. All of it. If you create anything good now or from back then, no, it's going to get corrupt or pollute. It have to. Because the earth was out of course, so it will correct itself now. That's all it is. This is why I see so much information flow so freely. And you have a lot of people get overweight, rich. You know what I mean? For misinformation and misinformation theory. That are going out there, but we stay practical, grassroots, right where we can find truth. This is why I chose to travel, and I went to court for the right to travel, because the right to travel is in fact the right to be free. No restrictions. You understand? And we arm ourselves with a whole bunch of knowledge, a whole bunch of information to insulate we from the adversarial presumed authority. Right? So only presume until you're able to rebut it. And if you don't rebut it, then by your silence, it's deemed acquiescence, meaning you agree. Them now want with people know these things, learn these things, and can apply these things lawfully, so we can exist harmoniously. Remove the envy, man, the jealousy, man, and the grudge from us. And if you have your ego and it's warranted, like you put in your work, if you can speak a certain way and go on with yourself, then man have to excuse that, because you earned that. But we're kind of tired of the deceptive nature and the deceptive behavior all of the people what them put in the national media. we have to question a lot of it. And no different from the children of the colonizers. You're not going to be a children of some people will look like us that go in a contract with the colonizing force and then come out now being a revolutionary. I say them thing they are still plant. Yeah, like a mole or an agent for mislead. Talk the right thing, but your real agenda is to carry people to destruction. So I am not impressed with the children of some of these entertainers. You can't impress me neither. What me impressed with is the demonstration. How you live. Yeah, man. What kind of spirit animate you? Yeah, check them spirit. Now make them just talk. Ask if them are live that live. And make them demonstrate it. So we have to be mindful of the deception out there, man. Yeah, man, because it is destructive and it brings destruction. Anyway, give thanks for the moment here, sir. Anna, out there, my king. Out there, my king. Out there, my king. Salute, Sir Anthony. Out there. Go ahead.
Yeah, and from the beginning of the video, no, so on.
Yeah.
So check it.
Yeah, man, I figure that, man. I probably something where I probably have the speaker, them external speaker connected opposed to us, you know? Work with just the internal. But usually I have them issue, so everything I change up. Everything, every single thing. I saw them thing I got. Wouldn't be surprised if all my little old unit here well hacked properly. But you know, we transparent. You understand? The information we share and what we get out there. You get me? And all we do is put our twist, our intellect on top of it. You know what I mean? From our perspective and our point of view. And that's right there, you know, grassroots for us, you know, self-taught, you know. Yeah, man. Step by step out there, my lord. Step by step, man. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people where attorney are going with themselves, like, you know, this little special nobility where them presume is valid. It is not valid. You have to know the truth, sir. You have some dangerous middlemen, especially when you don't have no honor. Because when you're supposed to do what is good and proper for the benefit of the people, because of our allegiance to a labor union, which is the bar association, want to put the people and the people's interests probably fourth on that scale. So when I say attorney, I say salute, you know, but you say all a man like me, come in front of me and try me adversarially, and I'll embarrass the mess out of you people. Easily. Attorney what? I have nothing to turn over to no foreign entity or no foreign power. Nothing. This is why I need no attorney outside of being friends. Yeah. Because I have my brethren, wife, attorney, and yeah. So I feel like me a bash. Me just bring information where I say the truth, yeah. Rebut these truths. Any attorney can rebut these truths. Any government entity out of order. So we down here, so we DUNCE, we are learn. So we don't mind when I call with DUNCE around here. Because we are learn. I don't know about low IQ. Because I see too much people out there with them style low IQ. Them ones that violent rasta. You get me? But on all people from Garrison's community, you know, are bad people. No. Not all of us. You understand? And if some of us did bad, then we not can grow and mature and change and become even better, even become great. We can't do that. Our people are forgetting, correct knowledge, man, to start looking to themselves and not follow these foreign people. And Lego some of them all national era there, 'cause all of them was governed by George Soros kind, the Jewish Khazars, in fact. These people were just manifest from nowhere. And we have to choose to apply ourselves to become better. There's no excuse. Everybody have a smartphone, but them want mix up. Them don't want nothing with edifying. Them don't want to learn. They want the easy fix, And all of that are distraction, people. All of it. Irrespective of what going on out there. Once we are choose to focus. Yeah, entertain yourself a little, but entertain yourself just a little. And make it be the totality of your whole experience. Just entertainment. So what go on with these entertainers, these divas? Most of them twisted out there. And if them going, I think, straight because of the music industry, which is Luciferian or demonic, them have forgot change because them have got signed contract. And none of my entertainers, them now write no contract. And them, none of them not know me. If you say, yo, King, create a contract for me, make me push it out there. Them not know a man such as I. Them have to run to who? The attorneys. This is why them have to subject themselves to the will of these demonic entities. And then them spoil our people. Personally, I play all kind of music. Yeah, man. I love hardcore music. Just like how I love the soft flow music. You know what I mean? But I am not influenced by these divas. And if there's any message there, I'm on a level where I can pick the message or the sense out of the nonsense with no problem easily. So you know, for ban the music for me. Because if you're going to ban the music and you're now ban corruption and you're now ban criminality, then what are you doing? You make criminality a business? Yeah. That's a war on terror, war on crime, war on drugs. Where are the drug dealers? Isn't it the pharmaceutical people? Are they not the true drug dealers? They can't look upon a man, plant him tree in him yard and decide to sell him tree to anybody who him choose and call him a drug dealer. It's because my people are asleep. Carry me in your court and try me with all them little nonsense there and I embarrass the mess out of you people. You'll have to hide every information that I place upon that court and call it national security. It's because my people are choose. They can't implement immoral laws, immoral conduct, and endorse these things. And my people sit silent and we in a rebel. Well, watch here, I do not consent. I have burned those kind of activities and action out. Keep it in your private space. What's wrong with our people here? Everybody want to go foreign. They don't know so your place is just that foreign. Why you think all kind of foreign people there in this land? Stop let them trick you, my people. Stop letting these people deceive you. This home is yours and this is our heaven. Foreign people come and come spoil it. And them thing are true. The political system is that culprit. The whole system. But my people ignore that elephant in the room and allow this very political system to bring a divide where all kind of foreign man are use the people like puppets. When them say, what is your culture? We don't have none. Because we have too much foreign people with influence in our location. I tell we all kind of mess. When you look on the first people here, it's an Indian. That's what it says. Yamaka, not Jamaica. I personally, according to my basic, due diligence, me say Mayaka. Me use a X, and the X pronounced like a Z, because in my alphabetical order when me keep it, now have no Z in it. Yeah, no Z, no there. And the X is make that sound there. And we never have no E like how them have it and I use it. That come later according to when new people come in. We did just start basic. Because never no yappings for us. Yeah, I could have looked for my brethren and my brethren know me I deal with, and that was it. We just move. We never fear walk my mouth and talk. You get me? I could have just make a signal with my hands, and the ones them around me know exactly what it is, and you know, see all kind of activity that take place. Never no bag of talking. So when we did choose language, we use it for divine reasoning. This is why when we say we know say it connected with a higher power. We say ba, we say da. We not say no A, B's. You know what I mean? But as we go forward, I bring them things that we have in my place. Yeah. Telling us, say, boy, I'm there with that beautiful Wi-Fi first lady, and you know, again, I lady a PhD category. Yeah, no apology. Yeah, but they're around genius people. I love it. Yeah, man. Now when I say me have some notes, I want to show my lady my notes. Some hardcover notebook where I'm full with notes. Yeah, man. It impressed my lady, and that make me feel good, because I don't want there around nobody when I can't impress. Truly. And it's a mess when you're there around a lady and at no time she can't ever tell you how good you look or how well you are doing, or you know. Yeah, man, when my lady see the amount of books, and I carry out probably about 10 or 15 hardcover notebooks. And then I carry out some other books. And then I say, you understand? So I like, when I prepare yourself, we just choose, go on like, say, boy, with something stuck up now with throat, we have to walk with a broomstick stick somewhere up inside of us. No. I man have to look on whatever information out there, and I man observe it, dissect it, and when me I go bring it to my people, it should be in such a way where it's practical. My people, and when we use big words, it's to make my people familiar with these words. Don't be afraid of these words. This is why I man step forward, because I now get paid for it. You get me? I'm not afraid for me not front from people. Hey, me have all of these, like some of these guru. Oh, I'm living so lavishly and all of these things. And I that. People in my community know I. Cause I'm the same man where forward in my place from 2010 till this day. The very same man. The only thing I'm gonna do is remove my covenant, remove my wool. Cause I'm not did weird. I go down past my waist. You understand? And my precept, enough when I pull out my precept, it drop on my chest, people draw with themselves. And when I man discover says not what is on top of your head, is what is inside of your head, then I had no problem removing this wool and just let the more size, animation flow naturally. It's not about imagery. This is why when man I put up picture of Emperor Haile Selassie, I know it was blasphemy. Because there is no way I can have no image of God. The only way I can see image of God is in the ones that when I look upon, where I live up. Because nature itself demonstrate the might and power of the Creator, where I as man cannot even conceive, much less to put him in the image of just another man. No, the life spark within all of us. And that's our demonstration. You get me? And according to how we were conditioned when we manifest, then you see enough of we spoil. Enough of we have to find our way back home to nature, back home to nature's creator, back home to that great spirit. Yeah, where we can find all our answer. Not the necromancy where L.A. Lewis them are partaking in. Yeah, not phonophobia. Sorry. So when I see you now ring, I will not talk about on power. And I hit that fair. Never can be. Yeah. And when I wear ring on my finger, I just according to my energy. Yeah. And none of my things them not loaded. Even though we know about it. Yeah. And when you find a source, they were so much more powerful than our light. Yeah, man. That's when you rise to the next level, I people. Yeah, man. There's a power source within the item. And that's it's all. You just say generate, create, and start. It not start with I. I can only direct you or manipulate you. You understand? And most people rather get rich manipulating others opposed to try show the ones them how to become better and maintain. Them now go do that. Them want to, be a parasite within your life. So every time you breathe, you have to make sure that them breathe. I don't have no interest in that. This is why I don't want the attachment. I rather show people and say, see, like A, B, C, yo, stand up. Yo, go on, go be anything you want to be now. But no set to the rules there. The golden rule, just do no harm out there. Just show respect out there. Just maintain that honor out there. And that's it. The moment you fall short of these things, have no problem standing up and, suffering whatever consequence. You understand? And that's at the level. And I feel like when we say we're free, it's a thing where, boy, I just do what I want with no consequence. It don't work that way. Because the foreign government now has jurisdiction over you. When you go out there and mess up, you have to forfeit your life. Don't think you got to take a man's life and say, hey, it's not really justified, but through my body and mighty. No, you're not going to court. No, you forfeit your very life. At them serious level, People think it's a little Mickey Mouse thing. This is why you have to choose and know how you choose. And if you choose good, you stay good. We say lawful and correct. And that's our choice. Salute. Synergy Team TV. Salute. And that's a free will exercise. And we have a duty to exercise our free will, which is all right. And you can choose good or bad, that's your choice. This is why I advocate for good. I care how my sound, I care how my go on, and good me I deal with. Righteousness, what is lawful. You get me? And if it's justifiable, then we can tolerate it. Yeah, because if a man come for attack you and you have to decapitate him, that is justifiable. When a day have to tell a man to turn the other cheek, this is why we're in this problem. Some man tell we a bunch of mess and it's incomplete. When them teach in them school, them left out a whole heap of things. This is why me love the law. I love talk about the law. I'm in a mind I talk about the court, because I keep my own court. I am my own justice of that peace. I should get one of them farm there and, go and look into it. Because, if me need certain documentation, I forgot to a justice of the peace, and I know a lot of justice of the peace where I'm on literally a teach. You get me? And I know these justice of the peace where vouch for I and say, watch out. A man it might sound rough and tough and it might harsh, and it might not even to handsome like the rest, but a good man this. They will vouch for you. Yeah, man. Each man, as individual, have to just choose to make them stand where you deal with righteousness or unrighteousness, goodness or badness. You know what I mean? Well, and that's the choice. A man like me, told me talk, the man them will deal with the unrighteousness and the badness, them now go even come friend I. All when them are go rate and respect I, them are go just know say, yo, them man that think different, loud them man. And when man have issues and need counsel or advice, or a man will say, yo, King, Ray. And if I man can look at both sides, I say, this is my opinion. Go and go carry it to somebody else and get a second and a third opinion. And find some resolution where the thing can be resolved. And them energy there. We not necessarily I go fight fire with fire. We not mind I fight fire with water. But sometimes forget a fresh start, you have to lit fire. Not different from you have some farmland and you want really, go get some husbandry. Then you gotta light it a fire and remove a lot of the things them where you do not want. And then now you prepare the place for how you want it. Our people have to choose for just apply themselves. Don't take my word for it, because me is just one little man where I share some information. But when the information shared, that's to the basic research. And by you doing that, the man now can style he has not dance. You understand? Not true you not read and write mean you dance. And me know, when me all I use the word dunce, me know what I mean, because me I talk some of them bright people, yeah, where make some choices out here where you have to say, you can't educate it, even though we know you are. All when you have a big rifle, a bust it on people where you should know better. Now make them fool you like all criminal out there can't read and write. I think it's a total opposite. A lot of these criminals, some of them probably, if you check them record, you see something different. And well, usually them are the mastermind behind these things. Them now go really upfront per se. But enough of them are school youth, them man, where bright youth, man, good youth in all school. Enough subject on them thing there. But them just choose. Sometimes not even, sometimes a circumstance. Every man in situation different. All me I say is this: if you choose good over evil, then all when it rough, good should manifest from that. All when it tough, good should manifest. But if you're going to choose evil over good, then how are you going to expect good to come from it? Oh, see logic, my people. That's why I'm going to choose good Rasta. Easily. Yeah, man. And that no means, say, boy, we don't know, say, uno over there, so I choose evil and uno evil. We know. I found a choice that. So I feel like good can mix with evil. It don't work that way. You understand? Because the moment you mix good with evil, it changes. Can't be good anymore. Not different than if you have a clean glass of water and you tip a little bit of poison in it, then want me, change it. Change it. Not different from when me have my herbs and when me light fire to that herb. Me know say change. Chemical change. I go on, people. So we have to just try nurture some good, because that me I do, I don't care when a man wants to see out there. Me I try nurture my good, and make from my good something good come from it. That's all it is for I. Step by step, day by day. Nothing to prove out here. You understand? Just shining light on information so my people, when they are the base level, can rise to the basic level and then take off. Yeah, man. You see all the garrison people, Boy, may I tell you, the people them get to start take on some different things and start edify themselves properly. It's gonna be interesting because people are gonna get for go to work, especially when the minimum wage is non-existent. When you go work, you get a piece of money where you take care of yourself and you can't wait for go back to work or you bill. Now you go work and a stress after stress and the money don't even enough and you have to go borrow from your neighbor to get back to work. You have to look for thief. You have to look for hustle. No man, fix it because it can be fixed. If one politician can brag about him have a much wealth, all them things you have to cease. This is why I know say it gonna get worse. On doesn't have a clue. This place are going to get a way where a lot of these comfortable guys with them illusion of security going to have to lift up off of this land. Lift up off of it, man. And you see when them lift and run go to some places, you go have a set of people where go for them where them is, just like all them on the nuts to them. You know, I go get for run away and go live happily ever after with wealth. It them things that not going to happen anymore. Yeah, man. There are a change, but you know, there are them views of it. It'll correct itself. But remember, you know, Lucifer said, nah, Lego this thing, you know. And him done get him 1 year reign according to them biblical thing. You know. You understand? But just like a thief, you know, from them get power, you know. You never can say, boy, watch out. Get it up now, no, cause that was the agreement. 1,000 years. Give up what? Ask Andrew about these things. It's not hard to spot the Luciferian conduct. Some man start good, but along the way them get tempted, no different from Christ. And unlike Christ, some man fall for the temptation. That's where the money go. If you come out of one little pop down community and you get a chance to go into politics and do all kind of nefarious things and get rich, then you're not even a question it. Because the first thing you tell yourself, say, boy, my family and my people them come first. I don't want my people them live drastic. And that is natural. However, when you take an oath to a public trust to secure the people's interests, brethren, even when you have bill yourself, you have to make sure the people them have bill with you. You see, if you are bill and them not bill, you know something. I better them a bill and you go on easy. And then the people them bill you up. Make the people them bill and then them bill you up. But politics not stay that way. It's politics, many tricks. Yeah, man. Andrew Holiness is just a puppet for a master we're foreign to us. That's all it is. That's why I don't like just beat up Andrew Holiness. PJ Patterson was such. Portia Simpson was such. Bruce Golden was such. Siaga was such. All of them are puppets for a foreign entity. Yeah, man. And that foreign entity are the Khazars, the Jewish Khazars, where you serve Judaism, put it that way. And them truth, yeah. And it'll come from this rock. You understand? And the rest of them can't talk this way because them are come from an organizational construct. The Maroon are the same thing. All of them are come from Morocco. That's why I see them easily align themselves to this Moorish concept. Everybody want to be a Moor. You get me? And Moor is not an, unambiguous term. You can find probably a million different definitions or phrases to that word. To claim to be a Moor is not no kind of nationality. The only nationality for us as a people around here we stand up strong is being an American. And when we choose to be an American, then the foreign man, we are American politically, have to designate himself as such. including the so-called Native American foreign Indians. But our people is afraid to stand up. Them rather bicker amongst themselves and attack each other, especially the mainlanders. I've never seen a disorganized set of people like those on the mainlanders, but no fault to them, because their atrocity was something else. A lot of them literally were born in slavery. Literally. So we kind of, can understand. Until the West Indian people start going to that region, that's when them people start to changes, not them location. Should I repeat that? Until us as West Indians start touch those locations, that's when them location they start to true change. Always start with us here, specifically we as a people, Jamaican. Jamaican. Yeah, man. Always start with us. But we give thanks again, boy, may I tell you. This thing just kind of manifests itself, glorious. But bonding of governments in general, that information is a beautiful set of information, directing to the attorneys. Because we have a nice, you have an attorney lady on Twitter where seem wholesome, but she kind of foreign, but a Jamaican. We call them foreign Jamaican. Until I see her mom. If her mom not look like I with that mitochondrial DNA there, then never say, boy, if your daddy had us, I and your mommy are Asian, then you probably have still a foreign, to how them structure them thing. But I man now go really say my prejudice. I just like for no say, respect the people them want to come see her first, the original. Show respect. And you people where the original, know yourself. Stop calling yourself all these other labels. You know what I mean? As man, on a strong. And then when I find truth for no say, yeah. And we are the yen kun, and we are the parity. Yeah. And we are the ahuuahkhuu. Yeah. And we are the original. You understand? And we are the prehistoric Indian. These kind of terms. We are non-African. You get me? Because with the African descendancy, this is how them give power to that slave narrative, which is fallacious. Low IQ people would dwell there, but the people them will choose to apply themselves know better. This is why all LA Lewis and them man, them salute them man there. But again, them still a take time learn and we still have to check them agenda. Because them will know the truth, Them will know the truth. But you're not going to be a Moor from Morocco and feel like you have any kind of sovereign capacity here. They will play games with you. What them do is talk about the privileges where the Moroccan government and the United States government, that corporate entity, treat you with. So you get privilege as being a Moors from that. And then remember, it's always a Mohammedan religious thought, Islamic religious thought. And we now say there's problem with it, We are saying it now originate here. That's what we are saying. So when people are propagate these kind of things here, a man such as I can look at it and say, sure, foreign thing that. Easily. Because we as a people, we just spiritual, naturally. When we chant to the Great Spirit, and the Great Spirit manifests all things. You get me? And that's our thing there. Not for no image of a man. Or I talk about we gathered there in some foreign land. And the very same gathered is attached to the foreign oppressors. And because our people, what them are called DUNCE, do not know these things because we don't have the information, then we fall victim to all of these foreign narratives. We don't have none of our own. That's why I write my own story and talk my own talk. and shine light and information and chant freedom, free dominion, free domain, easily, freely, and willingly, with no fear. With no fear. Yeah, man. So again, we say complete gratitude with respect and honor to our subscribers. Always gratitude, gratitude. Yeah, man. And to the people in the chat again, gratitude. Bolinga, salute, sis. Yeah, man. Synergy TV, Synergy Team TV, salute. Again, my good brother, Joel Jaguasi, free man, them man here walk the walk, you know, and still learning, because we are all learning. We are students here, but we not gonna claim to be a fool here. You know what I mean? We know it's all about contract. Yeah, and we don't have a problem. We put contract out there in the public. Yeah, so we just share information, shine light, and we just take our time, live, and, you know, exist harmoniously. That's it. Yeah, man. Peace out there in the people. Yeah, man. Because if you find your peace within, then, you know, around you, I got to take it time, get that way. Your environment, I got to take time, get that way. But if, you know, within you it's just confusion and chaos, then don't be surprised when you experience that kind of environment. So I choose to live my best life. And again, salute to my beautiful wife, my first lady out there. Yeah, man. Like you, there is no other. Them I forgot manifest that in front of me for me say, what? There's more right like you out here? You understand? Yeah, man. So we do give thanks for the essence, the true essence of life. The item have to choose to live and live now, you know. We have to wait till when? You're dead? Live your best life, man. And choose righteousness, choose goodness, man. Find out what is honor and maintain that. Make us be honorable in our activities and our actions and our conduct. Don't be afraid to ask even questions. Who are you? You know what I mean? Where is your delegation of authority? To what do I owe this intrusion of my person? Oh, we can't develop those kind of narrative. Let's grow, people. Salute, salute, salute.